All right, check it out. I have no idea what just happened to those two Facebook lives that I attempted to do, but I had the old look like the busted TV screen thing going on. So I've aborted those and I've taken to Zoom to record this and I'll just upload it. I wanted to hop on ahead of the Digital Com show tonight, which is at 8 to 9:30 p.m. over on Mixcloud. Join us there live, interact, join the conversation there. Um, so first of all, hi to any new people that have joined up to the Wisdom Cafe. Welcome. Make sure you have a good scroll down at some of the historical conversations that have taken place and either join in one of those, make it fresh again, or start a new conversation on something that you are curious about or would like to get a different perspective on. So that's what we're about. That's what we're here for. If you came to the listening party last night, thank you. Fantastic. It was a small but intimate group last night. Enjoyed that action. It was the first one of many. So the my intent is to run at least one a month. It was actually quite pleasant, and I picked up some tunes that I hadn't heard before from my main man out in Minneapolis, Mr. Ken. Um, and yeah, so tonight, Digital Calm subject we're going to be talking about is the self belief cycle, actually about limiting beliefs. But I thought, why not give the whole of that cycle before I talk about the negative piece of it? And yesterday was International Women's Day, and I did a talk for a group out in Singapore early in the morning, but it was late in the afternoon for them. And I was talking about the cycle of self belief, which is fairly simple model to grasp, and you experience it every day, every second of your life. But essentially, it's like this. You just imagine three circles. I guess I could draw three circles for you, but don't worry about that right now. And in one circle, you've got thoughts. So you're thinking, and then your thinking affects your emotions. So what you think then affects your emotions. Your emotions affect your behavior, how it manifests itself to the outside world. Now, it's drawn as a circle: thoughts, emotions, behavior. But actually, any one of those dynamics, because it's an interlinking system, any one of those dynamics can affect the other. So earlier today, it was a nice blue sky out, but I've been in here for most of the morning, head down, working, and I was like, oh, went outside, got some oxygen in me, blue sky immediately made me happy, feeling the wind blowing through my beautiful hair. Um, and then I was like, yeah. So, again, my emotion became happy, jubilant, alive, just from, moving, the movement of that. And equally, you could have a thought. Sometimes you drift off into the past somewhere and you remember a not so pleasant memory, or you're contemplating something that's coming up in the future and you're worried about how that might turn out. And so your thoughts then affect your emotions. So you get worried, get afraid, get angry, get anxious. Um, you know, any number of emotions that you might feel just based off of what you think. And so that's just how the cycle works. But that cycle, as I said, has it's both a positive and a negative. Now we're going to be looking specifically at limiting beliefs and how your limiting beliefs can do just as it says in the title, limit you from achieving your best self, your goals that you might want to do, or just to be happy. Just your limiting beliefs can really keep you in a bad sort of space, a less than efficient you based off of your limiting beliefs, because it'll shape your choices that you make, limit the experiences that you could have, limit the opportunities that you could have. And I wanted to tonight really go into what how do you break the cycle of a limiting belief that's you believe so strongly that it's so embedded in you that it forms it forms your identity, and it's that entrenched, this limiting self-belief. So how do you break that cycle? How do you unpack that? How do you separate that out, when it actually forms a part of your identity? And I can think of several that, and I'll share these on the show. I can think of one in particular, that I had that was so ingrained in my identity, and it really was doing a number on me. So, but I'll share that on the show tonight. So that means that you need to tune in live, because I'd like to canvas some of you to see what how this plays out in your lives as well, and in fact, are you aware of a limiting belief that is so ingrained in your psyche that it forms a part of your identity? Anyway, you can start the conversation off the back of this video if you want to throw some thoughts in the comments. And if you can't make it tonight, I can pull some of the thoughts off of the comment thread and read them out on the air tonight. I don't have to say any names if you don't want. I'll just read the comment. But anyway, yes, come join us tonight, 8 to 9:30 p.m. for the Digital Calm Show, which I do with my co-host, Naomi Martel Bundock. All right, anyway, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Now I got to get back to it. And you like my alien shirt? The aliens have arrived. You are not. So we are not alone. You are not alone. But I got an alien on the back of my shelf back there. See? So I'm definitely not alone. All right. I'm losing my mind. Take it easy. I'll see you tonight.